Hello, my beautiful Dolly family. Welcome back to Southern Reborn's Nursery. I'm your beautiful host, Monica, and you guys, today is a little bit different, okay? So it's been a rough week and a half. My littles were sick and they're still sick. And so, yeah, it's been really rough, you guys. But today's video is a little different than how I usually do my videos. But, so one thing, sorry if the camera's moving around everywhere, you guys. I'm sitting at the kitchen table and then every time you move, the table moves. But anyway, what we have here is the second something that I did that I told you guys about. And this is a first for me. I don't even know how to even start this video off because I've never had an experience like this before. So what I did was I did a trade for my August asleep. Okay. Now trades are difficult, they're scary, but at the same time it's exciting, and you meet great new people most of the time. And so it's very risky, as I've told you guys before. And so I went ahead and I traded my August asleep for this work of art that is right here, which is absolutely beautiful. Now, when I did the trade, I checked the references. Like I always tell you guys, make sure you check your references, make sure you get all the safety photos, get close-ups, of everything, of the hands, the feet, everything you want to get photos of, okay? And you want to get photos of the baby in different lightings, by an open window and just in a regular room with regular lighting. And, so I did all of the things, you guys. I did all of the things. And so I got this beautiful work of art in the mail. And to me, the baby, I did not do a box opening video because you guys already know that I have no patience. I need to get the baby out and I need to see the baby, right? So as soon as the baby got here, I took the baby out of the box and I was, looking over the baby. And I thought that the little baby was a little bit on the stiffer side, okay? The baby was a good weight, but stiff. And for this particular sculpt, the baby, in my opinion, should be floppy. In my opinion, with this sculpt, the baby should be floppy and not like a brick, right? So, you guys, I was like, hey, I'm just gonna reweigh this baby right here, right now. So, I popped the baby's head off, and you guys, you would not believe what was inside of this baby. But you guys, there was, okay, so for one, I pulled the head off, right? And it is an authentic sculpt. I did get a COA. The baby is a beautiful baby, you guys. Beautiful. You can tell that this is a high-end baby. Okay? But you guys, when I pulled that head off, I don't even have words. So the stuffing on the inside of the baby, I started to pull it out. There was balls of human hair, what looked like human hair, mixed in with the stuffing of the baby. And I was like, what is this? Like, I stopped dead in my tracks and I took a picture of the stuffing and I sent it to the girl, and I actually took a short video, and I'm like, I don't know if you know about this or not. What is this? I was very much disgusted by what was in this. Like, what is this? So let me backtrack. So the girl that I traded with, the woman that I traded with, she is well known in the Facebook groups. She's known for having beautiful babies. All of her references checked out. I recognized her name from the, over the year that I have been in the groups. I recognized her name, and, everybody had good things to say about her. So I do not believe that she genuinely knew what was inside the baby. I really don't. Because a lot of times when we either buy babies from an artist or, use babies from Mercari or Facebook or from another collector, no, if the baby's weighted well, people don't check what's inside the baby, But because I felt the weight and the stiffness was off, I checked, and that's what was inside. Now, so I believe that the girl did not know what was inside this baby. I believe she is genuine when she says she did not know. She received the baby and never thought to check what was inside because to her, the weight was perfect. Okay. And you guys, we all have different opinions on how we like our babies. So to her, the baby was fine. So she got the baby, put it on, dressed it, put it on display, and just kind of forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? And so she was in shock just as much as I was in shock. So I was like, okay. I thought, okay, I left it at that for the moment, and I went ahead and took all the stuffing out of the baby. So I did that, and then everything else was fine. It was the top stuffing, like in the torso, like the chest area is where all the ball of hair or whatever it was mixed in with the stuffing. So I pulled everything out, and that was the only area. So I was like, okay, let's see what's inside of the head. You guys. So I pull the stuffing out of the head, and immediately, as soon as I'm pulling the stuffing out, glass beads and what looked like sand. And I know that there are glass beads that look like sand out there, but this looked like literal sand, like play sand. And like these little glass balls of beads came falling out of the head. And I was like, what is this? I was like, no, right? So I'm like pulling all the stuffing out, and all this sand and beads are falling out. And then there's the little sack, which, people use with glass beads to weigh the head. The sack is not even torn, you guys. The sack is whole. It is like somebody, like the original artist, put the baby together the way they were supposed to, and somebody thought, oh, well, this, baby isn't weighted right, and tried to weight it themselves, didn't know what they were doing, and threw sand and everything else in there. And so when I turned the head over after I pulled the sack out, like more sand and little beads, and like it looked like a whole button fell out of this baby. Like I was like, what is that? Right? And there was like animal hair, and I don't even know. You guys. So I'm like in shock, and I'm sending this girl pictures and video, and I'm like, what is that? Like, what is this? And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what that is. I never looked on the inside of the baby. She's like, but she told me who she got the baby from. Right? You guys, I know this woman that she got the baby from, because this woman, I had done a trade with her back when I first got into the hobby, and it was just not a very pleasant experience. Okay. For one, she lived out of the country. She sent me a baby with a huge paint rub on the chin, and she lied to me about so many things. It was just a bad experience. She is the reason I will never trade outside of the US again. So anyway, so this woman tells me who she got the baby from, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense, because I believe that that's something this woman or that woman would have done. And she's also known in the community for being a time waster and a scammer. And some of her trades go through, others don't. So there's mixed reviews on her, but a majority of the time, anytime this woman posts anything under somebody else's post, people are quick to label her as a scammer. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense to me. That I believe that this other woman might have had something to do with it, just because of the experience that I had when I did a trade with her, and the baby came covered in animal hair, was dirty, paint rubs, and it was just a big mess. Can I prove it was her? No, I cannot. But again, I'm aware that these are risks you take when trading. So while I was discussing all of this with her, with the woman I traded with, she did agree. She did say if I wanted to trade back, we could, but, or, she could send me money to buy, new stuffing and beading and stuff like that. And I really like this baby, you guys. This baby is absolutely stunning. I love the baby. So I was like, okay, so she went ahead and sent me some money so that I can get what I needed to stuff her and stuff. So I decided to keep the baby. But you guys, not everything in this community is rainbows and sunshine, you guys. And I know a lot of people don't do trades, but it's the same thing. I have heard horror stories of people buying from, newer artists and other things, and their babies are stuffed full of all kinds of crazy stuff. And, so I know that there's a risk. And this is the first time anything like this has ever happened to me. And I wanted to share it with you guys because please be careful, and I have never opened up a baby. I am very particular when it comes to the way my babies feel, the way they're weighted, and things like that. So I tend to open my babies up and, do my thing. So you guys, just please be aware. I know that there are so many who get babies off of Mercari and Poshmark and, eBay. You guys, be careful, okay? Because when I talked about that button thing that I saw fall out of the head, those were the magnets, you guys. They were rusted. And I'm guessing because of all the sand that was in there rubbing up against the glue, the magnet came undone. So I have to order new magnets in order to put one in, which I really don't mind because I don't use pacifiers on my babies anyway, because I don't want to ruin their paint. But yeah, you guys, it was just horrible, horrible. But I did get this beautiful work of art here cleaned up, and I want to share her with you guys. And I just wanted to tell you guys, please be careful. Be careful. Not everybody in this community is honest. Not everyone has the same heart that we do. Okay? But with all of that being said, you guys, please welcome my newest little bundle of joy. Can you guys see her? Oh my gosh. Say hi, baby. This is the Levi sculpt. And I made it a girl. This baby is absolutely beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. She has mono rooted hair, and it is in two different color blondes, lighter blonde with a darker blonde, and she is just beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. The detail on her face is just remarkable. She is just painted and so well done. I love her. And I know, you guys, I've had a Levi before and I traded it because I thought that the sculpt was too small for me, and I missed the way Levi curls, you guys. Look at this baby. After I, reweighed her and got her all cleaned up, she is just precious, you guys. And she is just beautiful. She's absolutely stunning. So I am very happy with my trade. I was just not happy with what was inside this poor baby, you guys. And when people use sand can mold, and all kinds of bad things can happen to your vinyl, to the doll vinyl. And so it was just a hot mess of a time, you guys. It really was just a very crazy time. But she's all cleaned up. She's absolutely stunning and perfect. And I love her. And you guys, I have a name for her. Her name is Bianca. And she is just beautiful. So I am happy with her. I'm very much happy with her. And the crazy thing is you guys, I don't even know who her artist is. But you can tell from her painting and her rooting, she is high end. And I love her. She's absolutely beautiful. I love her. And her and Natalia look adorable together, you guys. They both look so cute together. But yes, I just wanted to share my beautiful girl because she's so stinking cute, you guys. And it's true. I think every collection should have a Levi. Look, she's holding her foot. Oh my gosh, this girl's stunning. And I'm happy to have a Levi back in my collection. I really am. I am really, really happy. And she has new weighting materials in her. She's absolutely perfect now. And she's been fitting in with all the other babies. She's just beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. So that's my video for today. I'm sorry there was no shout outs. I was just in shock, you guys. But I had to let you guys know what was going on and how everything turned out. So on top of, everybody being sick here, this happened with this baby, and it was just madness, you guys. But she's all fixed up and she's ready to go. And we love her. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And we're going to be praying for you guys. And we'll see you in our next one. Bye.